We often warn children about strangers, yet most real-world harm happens closer to home, from people already within the circle of trust. A neighbor, a mentor, a friend of the family. That's the hardest truth. Danger doesn't always look dangerous. It can smile, show up at dinner, and act kind. Awareness begins when we stop looking only outward and start noticing what's too close to see. It's not always strangers. Sometimes it's someone who crosses invisible lines until trust feels confusing. Experts call this boundary testing, slow, intentional actions that build comfort and dependency before anyone realizes something's off. That's why our conversations must go beyond stranger danger. They must teach discernment, intuition, and what real respect feels like. Trust is earned, not assumed. Every child deserves the right to say no, to ask questions, to take up space. Psychologists agree that when children are taught healthy boundaries early, they develop stronger self-esteem and decision-making skills. Autonomy is safety, and safety begins with choice. We protect children best when we show them that their voice holds power. Children don't always have words for what's wrong. Their bodies, drawings, or moods often tell the story first. Sleep changes, sudden silence, or outbursts can all be ways of saying, something feels off. So we learn to listen with more than our ears. We listen to energy, emotion, and behavior, to what isn't being said. When someone opens up, believe them. False alarms are rare. Research estimates under 5%. But disbelief causes lifelong damage. Believing validates the nervous system, helping it release stored fear. Support rewires the brain for calm and safety. Every time we respond with compassion, we tell the body, you are safe now. Healing isn't linear. Neuroscience shows that the brain's memory and emotion centers can stay on alert for years. That's why recovery often looks like waves, moments of peace followed by storms of memory. It's not weakness, it's biology balancing itself. Healing is the art of returning again and again to the light. Protect, educate, empower. These are more than words. They're the blueprint for prevention. When adults learn emotional literacy, consent, and early intervention, harm is stopped sooner and recovery grows stronger. One study found that schools teaching body safety programs reduced incidents by over 40%. Knowledge isn't just power, it's protection. And to anyone who's carried silent pain, you are not alone. There's science in your strength and a community ready to listen. We are the storytellers, the guardians, the light keepers, the ones who keep the lamps burning so no one walks alone again. Because silence ends with awareness, and healing begins with us.